For about 7 years, the people of Gaida, Ungwankwari, and Gidadubu communities of Kumbutso local government area of Kano State have been suffering countless of loss of lives and property after heavy downpour every rainy season. This is because these communities host waterways that take in large volume of flood from the Sabantiti Madobi Underpass, Jain Urei, and Sharada industrial areas, but lack a concrete drainage system that will properly manage overflowing of the bank, causing recurring destructions for local residents. For these people, picking up dead bodies in the aftermath of rainfall is no longer new. They have lost livestock. Houses have caved in on occupants. Pregnant women have lost their lives due to lack of connecting routes, and the children may no longer have accessible road to school if fully resumption okayed under the circumstance. Liberty News gathered that when the administration of former governor of Kano State, Engineer Rabiu Musa Konkoso, constructed the Sabantiti Madobi underpass, water usually rises to submerging levels, making it impossible for motorists to ply the route after heavy downpour. However, recent maintenance work by Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje's administration solved this puzzle by channeling a drainage that leads into these communities, but caused even a greater nightmare for the resident, as the drainage channel was left halfway, right behind the Abacha Youth Center. Residents of the area are lamenting the situation bitterly. For them, counting loss and grievances is now seasonal thing, as all efforts, including official communication for the government to come to their rescue, have proved abortive over the years. Ahmed A. Ahmed, a resident of Gaida from Ungwankwari, axis of the community, said 3 people died here just last week.
Mukan yi gada ta katako tun ana yin gada na nan ya tsallaka na nan ya tsallaka to yau yanayi.
We constructed wooden bridge ourselves for easy access. Up to today, we still cannot access the road. Previously, a woman and her son sleep died inside the water. Even last week, 3 people died here where I am standing.
Anan inda nake tsaye anan aka dauki gawarin mutum daya dattijo anan cikin unguwar kwari shi ma yake a sakamakon haka mun samu ba mu da alaka tsakanin wanda yake nan tsallaken da wanda yake nan tsallaken.
Based on checks by Liberty News, the maintenance work put up by the Ganduje administration led to the construction of drainage system on the flanks of Urei, Sharada, and the federal government bypass that leads to Bayero University new site from Naibawa, which were all centralized to pass through these communities. The water flows through Gaida Kashu, the back of Abacha Youth Center, through Gaida Sanglawa, down to Ungwankwari, Gaida and Gidadubu, where it wreaks havoc. While speaking, community head of Charenchi Ungwankwari, Issa Tukur, through his spokesperson Umar Musa Charenchi Ungwankwari, said the situation is devastating. Musa Charenchi added that there is this case of pregnant woman who was being taken to Penshekara Hospital on a tricycle but couldn't pass through. Before they could go and take the alternative long road, she died on the way.
Wataran gawa za a zo mu same ta a bakin hanya, wata a kofar gidan mutum, ko mu tarar da mutum gidansa ya faɗi ruwa ya danne shi.
From there, we pick up dead body inside the water, even in front of the houses. Recently, a pregnant woman and her unborn baby were washed away. Another pregnant woman lost her life while trying to access better road.
Haka muke ta zaro mutane dai duba da yanayin dan adam din da suka yi wa a wannan. To shine muke neman kadimul Islam da Allah ya kalli wannan unguwa ta garin daga tai uku da ta hada muke samu wannan matsalar.
Decrying the situation, another resident, Bashir Muazzu, noted that with the malaria season and other medical emergencies, residents of the community are more vulnerable due to lack of easy access routes to health centers. One of the victims, Adamu Abubakar Hassan, who conducted us around his collapsed building, said even before the incident, once it's raining, he and his family usually takes cover in houses of neighbors until after the flood, before they could return home. According to Abubakar Sani Bako, the community has sent a letter to the Ministry of Works and Housing, which was acknowledged but was not acted upon. Then they sent a delegation to the Emir's palace, and the then Emir of Kano State, Muhammad Sanusi II, wrote a letter also to the ministry. While corroborating Abubakar, another resident, Dr. Sanusi Alhatu, told Liberty News that according to their follow-ups, their letters have gotten every necessary quarters within the ministry. Even the director of civil engineering came here to inspect everything, and he assured that the letters were amended for further action, but since 2015, they haven't seen them again. In one of the letters cited by Liberty TV, dated 13 November 2015, and addressed to the Honorable Commissioner for Works, the residents of this community drew the attention of the Commissioner to the wanton destruction of lives and properties the flooding is having on their livelihood, and pleaded with him for action on the drainage system. From Kano, Khadija Isaac Bowers reporting for Liberty News.